We got one more comedian, right?
That's right.
That's right. All right, well, headliner for tonight. Everybody get really excited and start clapping for Christopher Anthony.
I always use notes. It's not because I'm a professional. True story, I have like memory issues. I have a hard time turning short-term memories into long-term memories because of a car accident I was in when I was 13 years old. Maybe I'm at the wrong meeting. So no, it's a true story. I always use notes, even though I've been doing comedy for a long time. And what ends up happening is when I try and build like strong relationships with people, I usually have to tell them, hey, just so you know, I do have memory issues, just try and be considerate. Which, when you're as young as me, is pretty embarrassing. The only thing more embarrassing is that I end up telling them 3 different times at least before they tell me that I've already told them. Okay, alright, cool. I have a gay friend. We've been friends for well over a decade. He just came out to his dad about 2 months ago. And I always felt like I could trust him with anything, but obviously I can't tell him anything anymore because he can't keep a secret. So, yeah, there's that. Daylight savings time, right? Are there any Amish farmers who are just really passionate about daylight savings time? If I want to lose an hour of my life in a second, I have YouTube for that. Like, I don't need you dictating when I time travel, is what I'm saying. Okay, cool. I'm just hoping that maybe they could find out that like daylight savings time is rooted in racism at some point and then cancel it. Like everything else. There's a bunch of streets here in New Orleans and they changed the names because apparently those people were racist. I didn't know that those street names were racist. Because I didn't know what those street names were. They haven't had a sign at most of the intersections here in like 12 years. So I've been writing to City Hall because there's a lot of racist potholes that they need to get rid of immediately. Honestly, most of the time when they cause a flat tire, it was a black car. I'm taking notes. So there's that. And everyone's so racially charged right now. And then like everyone's obsessed with race, right? Like you have Ancestry.com, 23andMe. So my friend is 80% black because he lost his arm in a car accident. That's what he's got left. I got him a shirt that says I always keep it 100, just an inside joke. So it's pretty good. I don't know if you guys know this, but New Orleans actually only has 3 seasons. Too cold to go anywhere, too hot to do anything, and Mardi Gras. It's great. And so Mardi Gras ended, but it's cold as fuck all the time. So you know what season they're in. They love seasons in their food, not in their weather. No, it's just raining all the time. That's right. Are there a lot of locals? Can you guys make some sort of sound to indicate you are from here? Okay, so no one over here. That's great. All right, so you're not going to get this joke, and if you do get this joke, great, you read a book or something. So I made a mistake during Mardi Gras. I gave my friend a king cake, but I gave it to her 2 weeks after she had had a miscarriage. Yeah, that wasn't a bad decision. The bad thing was handing her the king cake and being like, don't worry, Susan, there's no baby in this either. That would be me. A king cake usually has a tiny plastic baby inside it. Okay, cool.
They'll appreciate it on the plane ride home.
Yeah. Guess what I learned? They have 3 seasons. It's crazy. California has 1 all year. And then you guys know that big grassy area is called a neutral ground. They say that because it was the one spot where like French and Spanish people wouldn't stab each other back in the day, which is the exact opposite of Bronx. People are constantly stabbing each other. As a matter of the grass, concrete, it's all good there. I'm from the Bronx. I can say that. Get disclaimers now. Anyway, they call it the neutral ground except during Mardi Gras season because people fight over every square inch of that grass to get a bunch of plastic bullshit. Like, this is a true story. I live on Canal Street because I'm rich. And they started painting all the grass. And this one guy was just like, can't you see, like, my family has been sitting in this same spot for years and years and years. He's like, I left my niece here for the past 2 days. And like, I thought she was a prostitute.
I picked her up.
Oh, nice. So what I did, my fun for Mardi Gras, because I'm kind of over it, been here for a while, I love to eavesdrop. You guys eavesdrop? You guys ever come across a conversation at like the weirdest point, and then you have to make up all this shit in front of it? Okay, so first example, okay, spoiler alert, they were talking about Benadryl, but here's what I heard. I don't like the idea of swallowing it, but I'll rub it on my face. Okay, that's true. Another person was like, hey, I haven't been able to get to my house easily for the past week because they've been shooting out there all week, and the police have it blocked off. It turns out they were talking about filming, but safety first. Okay, we're moving along. This is a true story. Me and my friends, we were talking, and it's like, we live in the woke culture now, so one of my friends was like, I don't care, you guys, I'm just gonna say it, I like to fuck big girls. And my other friend said, hey, I like to fuck little girls. And like everybody supported the first comment, but then he should have said petite. He meant petite. But we don't talk to him anymore, so he's not time to explain himself. There's another true story, okay? Everybody's been talking about New Orleans and hauntings and ghosts and stuff like that. So this is the thing. So what I heard, because I came in from the bathroom, and my friend said, and I'm pretty sure my grandma watches me masturbate, okay? His grandma died 10 years ago. What he's saying is, they were so close that he feels like she haunts him, and he masturbates so often and so furiously, he's guaranteed she's shown up at least once uninvited. Okay, cool, we're gonna move along. Got a few more jokes. That was great. That is a thing that happened. I don't drink. That's a true story. Maybe I am at the wrong meeting. My name is Christopher. Anyway, I don't drink. When I tell people I don't drink, they always assume that there's a story, you know? Me, or my mom, or my dad must have had some horrible drinking problem, right? There's no story. I actually just don't like the taste of alcohol. It's just that simple, right? I also don't eat mayonnaise. But that's because my dad beat the fuck out of me and my sisters with a mayonnaise jar.
Oh, shit.
So the alcohol is because of the taste, but the mayonnaise is because of the trauma. But my friends are never like, hey, just before we head out, we might go to some places that serve mayonnaise. I might have some mayonnaise. I'm not gonna go crazy like last week. I'm not gonna go just a little bit of mayonnaise. I'm sorry for what happened last time. No one ever checks in with me on their mayonnaise consumption. This is my final joke.
Is that a true story?
It is true.
Okay.
I do not drink simply because of the taste and the expense, and I think mayonnaise. So I'm from South Florida. This is a quick thing. I'm from South Florida, and when you get liposuction, it looks. Now you're all traumatized. It looks just like Hellman's mayonnaise when they suck it out of your thighs. So let's go ahead. 86, fourth in the menu, you guys. So. Being in South Florida, like there's nightclub, church, school, nightclub, strip club. Anyway, so nightclubs are a thing. And I went out to a nightclub, this is another true story, and I was chatting with this girl. And ladies, I don't get it, like, I'm talking with her, it's going well, and then she's like, so what are you drinking? And I'm like, ginger ale. She's like, ginger ale with what? And I'm like, ice. And she just immediately was like, you are a predator, why are you so... I'm going to make irrational decisions because I'm not sober. Everything you do, you're here, you're like present, you listen to all... You're going to remember this? No. Anyway, then I go talk to another girl. Things are going well, right? And then the conversation comes up again. And I say, look, I don't drink. No big deal. And I try explaining myself, and she did that. She puts her finger over my mouth, you've seen it all the time. She goes, I have made promises to myself and to my family. I cannot be with another alcoholic, okay? It was horrible. I did it for like 3 years. He took money from my purse. He kicked my dog. I can't do this, and I don't care how cute you are. I have made promises to people I love and care for. And she walked away, and I was was just like, she thought I was cute? Cool, alright. You guys been great, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Mr. Anthony.
How's that lady's ex-boyfriend? Not a fan of dogs.
Oh my God.